Hey guys, crew of Blind Wave, I'm Eric.
I'm Calvin.
I'm Melanie.
Aaron.
And we're back with Agatha All Along. Last time.
We're also back with Scream Stream at twitch.tv/blindwave where Eric just finished Until Dawn.
Yeah.
And we have more games like Alan Wake 2. I get to play that soon.
Yeah. It was crazy, guys. It was nuts. Yeah, I did that late last night and I'm still reeling from it, honestly. I loved it.
So make sure you join us.
My favorite game I've played so far. I've hated some of the other ones.
For Scream Stream?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I feel so bad.
That's a good one. All right, now for Agatha. What happened last time? We
did another test.
We had to take care of a curse.
We got rid of the demon, ugly, nasty curse
Yeah,
thing.
little ugly, nasty
Rock
curse
band.
thing. Yeah.
And we brought back in Rio.
We did. We also talked about the sigil that is placed upon Teen. The poll was, do you think Agatha placed that sigil upon Teen? We had 13% of people say Agatha did it. Everyone else, 86% of the vote said someone else did it.
Wow. And should we not look at comments in case? Because I know last time we had teenish related stuff. It was...
Let me check. Our editor
People
usually
knew
tells
who.
me. And I just don't remember if he said... Nope, don't look.
As he said? Okay, all right. Can't look.
Right.
Spoilers.
Thank you.
But let's watch. What the?
A fox.
But why?
He
Lead
looks
me.
scared.
But that's the first time we... Never mind.
A
Now
crow.
Now there's more animals. Never mind. More animals.
A snake.
Oh, no.
Charm. To increase my
Yep.
power.
Yep, I thought so.
Is it the Salem 7?
Uh-huh. They're all coming as animals.
Sweet. They're druids. Sweet.
Oh, I thought they didn't have heads. Okay, maybe they
They have heads.
Do they move like they're moving like they're animals?
like
You know?
contortionist.
You can see which animal they are in their movement. That's so
the
cool.
Twitch.
Ah, it's freaky.
The summoning spell. We left the door open.
What are you talking about?
What did you see? Go on, Lilia.
That is cool that she gets some visions.
The Salem 7.
Scary black dresses.
When Agatha killed her original coven.
By stealing their power.
Because her own mother tried to have her executed.
Are you really defending a noted serial killer, you creepy lurker?
People do that.
Yeah, and then they became a feral, hive-minded coven bent on revenge.
Cool. Okay. I mean, not cool. That sucks for them, but cool.
Always finish what you started. Also, mercy is overrated. All right, everybody pack up your shit. Let's go!
Hey, the let's go actually work this time.
She is such a delight in this role, man.
Do they not have to stay on the rope?
Broom. Horrible.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's a terrible idea.
Yes.
Well, if you're all too cool for a practical means of escape.
No, brooms are great.
He's the only one with an idea.
Prote. Delecta. Aperio.
Well,
Lilia.
You can use this pretty much any stick.
So cute.
oh, thank you.
They're getting traded.
Done better.
I'd use a battle axe.
Oh, they have to trade.
Wouldn't it be sweet?
It's about
Ride a battle
selflessness,
axe.
team.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Tell us more.
We fly together or not at all.
Hey,
I get one?
if you give me one back, yeah.
Yeah. Splitting apart. Pairs.
How are these roots so easy to take off?
They're dead, I think.
Oh,
Must be.
now? Or Salem 7? Every
Salem
animal has been a Salem 7. Oh, God! Oh, protection witch!
Can Teen actually hide?
Oh,
Wait, how do you do this?
running like it was behind her. Yeah. Come on,
You
team.
better
Here,
go!
let's go play some Quidditch.
Oh, God.
Oh, okay, that works.
Try praying to the Divine Mother, kiddo!
I'm pissed.
Yeah.
You gotta get off the road! Move!
Up.
Wait, don't they have to keep the feet
Oh,
on
through the
road?
moon? Yeah, look how big that moon is.
Get off the road!
That is cool. I like that shot.
so
It's so
E.T.
witchy.
Why haven't we been doing this all along?
Why haven't we been doing this all along?
What's going on? It's the road! It's forcing
It's way too easy to skip all the tests.
Yeah.
That was a good.
That was a cackle.
That was a great cackle.
It's like a witchy laugh,
cat.
right?
It was, yes.
I love that it was her. Uh-oh. Bees, not the bees!
Yeah, there's no way I can watch this by myself. Thank you guys.
Oh,
It's like sleepover.
kind of. Is it kind of 80s sleepover? 90s
Yeah.
sleepover?
Like, what
early-
horror
yeah.
movie is this?
Dude, we could have like an 80s, 90s.
Yeah, I feel like it is like
kind of thing.
Whose trial is this?
Agatha's.
Oh.
How do you know?
A blood moon. When the veil between the living and the dead is at its thinnest.
What's that? Board game? Sorry.
Jumanji?
Ouija.
A Ouija board?
We have to Ouija.
Uh-oh. Hurry and Ouija. Ouija way.
I like how everyone
Not a verb.
has watched.
Come on, we have to do this.
Verb. I did this in my Scream Stream game.
I've always wanted to Ouija.
No.
We should Ouija. I've never Ouija.
You know Ouija?
Have you Ouija?
I've Ouija.
Have you
Nope.
Ouija?
Yeah.
I think I have Ouija.
You can find it at the board game aisles.
There's a few things that I refuse to do, and Ouija's one.
We should get a Ouija board.
Do not, under any circumstances, remove your hand from the planchette. If you do so, a spirit will be released.
It's freaky.
Sounds fun.
I love the goodbye.
For ages 3 and up.
For ages 3 and up, Melanie. It's a fake board game.
Oh my god. I'm not moving it. Are you moving it?
Literally the first thing everyone says.
M R S H A R.
Mr. Shark.
Mrs. Hart?
Oh,
Too sharp.
fuck you.
That was great.
That's an innocent. I'm an innocent man.
I know.
Mr.
I love that that
Oh
happened.
no!
What did you do? I didn't do it!
Is this real?
Oh my! What a journey!
I believe it.
Yeah.
There I was, living my tiny life in the burbs, baking casseroles.
Also, Agatha can be an asshole.
Yep.
Listen, Mrs. Hart.
She's not Mrs. Hart.
She's Sharon Davis.
I am. I'm Sharon Davis.
She's Agatha.
What?
She's just scared.
Okay. I thought that was pretty good. Who is here with us tonight? D E A T H. Death.
Death. Ooh, she laughed.
Who do you want to punish? A G A T. Stop. All right, stop. A G A T. Stop. Make it stop. Stop making it do that. We can't do it.
No one can stop it.
Stop it. Stop it.
Gotta go.
Stop it. Stop. I can't. What are you doing?
And then you
shit,
just
it ran off.
released it. You released the spirit. Way to go.
Wayne, say goodbye. Look at Rhea.
Make it stop! What do they want? It already told us!
Punish Agatha.
Punish Agatha!
Did she got a retainer? What was that?
Yeah, she did.
Yes!
We could tie her up.
You're not serious.
Humiliation would work too.
I mean, or we could just slit her throat.
And people ask me why I don't have female friends.
But we were getting along, weren't we? We were clicking. There was unity.
Familiars don't get a vote.
Familiars.
Oh my god.
And she called him a pet.
Yep.
What?
How did they all lose her?
That flashlight has no flame.
Does anyone else hear that?
The breathing is freaky. Oh, don't look up. Please don't.
You gotta look up.
No, don't look up.
Oh my
Yeah.
Don't look up.
I'm not gonna look
I
for
don't
water
wanna look.
damage.
I don't want to see it.
It could be.
Whoa, she's all possessed looking.
Yeah, why?
Death, the spirit. Right?
Ah, we didn't say goodbye.
Look at her face!
No, she's faking that.
You okay?
Oh my god!
That's freaky.
Not faking, not faking.
The head's even wobbling.
She's possessed for real this time!
Hey, over here!
Jesus. Punish Agatha, quick!
Lights. Finish.
Yeah, she just vanished.
Where is she? All right.
Where is she? Agatha!
Oh, that's freaky.
Oh, bad.
That is a ghost. I hate ghosts.
Okay.
Who are you?
Evanora Harkness of the Salemite.
Oh.
Her mom?
It was nice having you in my body for a second there. I've never felt so close to you before.
Stop
Coven
taunting.
risked everything to kill her, and you fools have willingly joined her.
Great voice.
Stop embarrassing me in front of my friends, Mom.
The sleepover.
She means punish Agatha.
Leave her with me. No! No way!
A minute ago, you were ready to slit her throat.
Yeah, well, her mother can't have her.
She dies by my hand.
Yeah, right. I can kill her, but no one else
scared.
can, right? I can pick on them.
Why do you hate me still? You were born evil. I ought to have killed you the moment you left my body.
Jeez.
Don't. Let her leave her, please. Don't go. Take me with you, please. Don't leave me with her. I can be good, please.
No, not again.
Leave her alone.
Oh, cool.
Hit her with power.
Magic.
Out of wands.
No, but now she
In her
dies.
purple.
She can take it. Oh, man.
Oh, don't take the power.
Oh no! No!
Wait.
Wait, is she killing Alice?
Stop.
Yeah.
Say goodbye. Say goodbye.
Who are you? N-I-C-H-O-L-A-S.
The kid, the son.
H. Nicholas Scratch. Nicholas Scratch!
Oh, is that...
Wait, he wasn't a baby?
Man.
She's like my favorite.
Don't touch her! She was protecting you. But you don't deserve it.
Damn, man. That look that she gave when she saw the issue with her mother, and she just had her mother issue last episode.
Yeah.
You wanted her power. That's what this has always been about for you, isn't it?
Of course it is. That's what all of this is about.
So that's what it means to be a witch? Killing people to serve your own agenda? No. Not for me.
Are you sure? Fuck. She had like a whole golem.
Like, you gotta remember, this is a villain in WandaVision, you know?
You're so much like your mother.
But that's not him, right?
I mean, she could just be messing with his head.
Come, pet.
She got so much more sinister all of a sudden, I feel like.
Just owning up to
Wait,
it.
what are you?
Wait,
Her eyes are...
their eyes are blue.
He's controlling
Why are
her.
you? What? Why? What is? Teen, stop! Stop! Somebody! I let go!
Oh, and in the mud?
Yeah.
Wait, why are you throwing them?
I'm so confused now.
You should see me in a crowd.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's the ending. Holy fuck. Okay. That
outro
was
music is
fucking
really
awesome. Did you guys recognize the theme before that needle drop?
I'm an idiot. How did I not see this from the beginning? On his lips, it literally has a WM. A W fucking.
I said I had an M before.
I know it had an M, but it had the extra bump.
I didn't get it until I heard Wanda's theme from Doctor Strange. Like, when Danny Elfman gives me a theme, like, and it goes hard like he did in that movie.
Yep.
I heard it, I was like, holy shit, that's Wanda's theme. And then the crown showed up.
Yep.
And then, fucking, I don't know what the song was, but you see me in a crown. And it dropped. I was like, holy fuck. What a great musical feeling that gave me.
I feel like
that was great.
The finger movements.
Yeah,
You know, like
yeah, and then the glyph that he made, but it was blue, you know?
Yeah.
Instead of the red.
Which was really cool.
So he inherited his mother's, like, magic? The chaos magic?
I guess. And is it Wanda somehow that put the sigil over him?
I have no idea.
Wait, and then what iteration of him is this?
What kid is it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is Billy or Tommy, right? Isn't two names?
Is it?
Wouldn't it be? I don't know.
I mean, that was from that one TV show.
I only know of two children, and this is a spin-off of that TV show.
Sure, but she never had any kids.
I know.
So
It was the multiverse
Is it from
thing.
another universe, or is it a different kid?
I have no idea.
I mean, in a multiverse,
I'm so
she could have other
confused.
kids that aren't either one of those two.
Yeah,
You're
just
completely
have
right.
one
I'm just going to
kid,
guess
not
that
brothers.
it might be one of those two, but it could be.
But why is it
anything.
one and not two? Where's the second one?
No, I have no idea.
If you're gonna have one,
I don't know.
or
Well,
maybe they're in the womb.
Or
maybe
it's scarier.
Maybe that's why he's on the witch's road. I don't know. To find the other? I have no
Find
idea.
the other or to get Wanda back?
I have no idea.
I don't know. This
my mind is kind of buzzing right now.
boom. Like the beat literally dropped on this whole season.
I mean, that
Like,
last
it was
5
just-
minutes was nuts. Everything was. Because, like, I both believe Agatha that she can't control that, and I saw her put up, what I think is her putting up, like, a defense mechanism, which is, like, if everybody's going to call me evil, I'm just going to be evil. And that Catherine Hahn line delivery of, "Are you sure?" was fucking spine-tingling.
It was really
But
good.
she also said, "You are like your mother."
I know, which at
So-
first I was thinking of, like, is she implying of Agatha being her mom? Or is she implying now?
But maybe she got confirmation from him finding that out, saying that the spirit was Nicholas Scratch. So she has confirmation that her son
if that's
is
Nicholas,
dead.
this isn't, and it can only be one of the.
Exactly.
One other person.
What other witch is powerful
I mean,
enough to have
she
this
helped
kid?
raise
Makes
those kids.
She was
They're fake
Jane,
kids.
right?
You can't.
No,
they're
I
fake,
know,
they're
but
not
she still
real.
had those experiences, so she could recognize him. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm so excited to see where this goes.
Me too. I immediately want to see it. I love just we're just leaning so hard into the witchiness of it.
Yeah.
Like that cackle she gave.
Oh my god.
I love the
yeah.
crack.
Yeah, dude, that was just fucking sweet. Like that's.
I love the Salem 7 too,
Yeah.
like them showing up and how creepy they just
I know.
are. Even though there's not a lot of them, which I
Yeah.
think is good, but like when they do show up, it's like, oh, that's creepy.
Sure.
It is freaky.
No, I feel like this was kind of needed for me because in terms of like what Scarlet Witch is versus what like the Sorcerer Supreme or the Sorcerers do in the Doctor Strange world, this really is helping me kind of bring Scarlet Witch to the more witch side of it. You know?
Yeah.
With having the Coven and having Agatha with this power that I don't know if she can control. What do you guys think?
Who, Agatha?
Yeah.
Like, why did she like kill Alice?
Yeah. I don't think she would have done that with Alice.
Well, why does she have that sinister turn? Is there an act that she's playing, or is there no control?
Maybe she knew that she had to take the other witch's powers from the beginning.
Sure, and well, even when they were opening the door, she was trying to get them to shoot her so that she'd have power, you know?
Like, what mother says you were evil from the beginning? Like, is that a fair statement from the mother? Like, does there exist babies that are evil inherently? You know, I don't know.
This sounds like
I'm gonna
the
say
Hitler argument
I'm
again.
probably gonna say no. You know, if that's the case, then what if she has like a power? You know, like in My Hero Academia, there's some quirks that that feels like a villain, like taking abilities and killing people. That's a villain.
That's
power.
a villain quirk.
Sure, unless it's like if some other entity's involved in the birth of it or something like that. Like if a baby could be possessed and born into the world as like an evil, like you're evil from the beginning, even if it's
possessed by a demon or some shit like that.
Mephisto possesses this baby, and as it comes out, it's a baby,
Omen.
but it's it's gonna be this.
In the Omen, like Damien is the Antichrist. You know, he is inherently evil. You know, but I don't know if Agatha is.
Like I'm watching Mayfair Witches, and they're like, "Oh, you know that she's dark." Like I'm like, okay.
Sure, but like, how do you know? How do you know that Agatha was bad?
It's just a witch thing. Maybe this witch intuition.
Or is it a living with her and what happened? Like, this is what I say, hindsight wise. Like, I know how terrible and evil you are or became. You were evil from the beginning. I don't know. You were born. You started killing bats.
I've certainly heard about real life stories of parents of people that would go on to do terrible things, being like they were terrible from the beginning. I've heard of that, but I've also heard the other thing where it's like we had no idea.
Sure.
So. I mean, I've talked to kindergarten teachers, and they're like, "Yep, I knew from whenever they were in my class that they were going to be a murderer."
I was reading an article about teachers talking about like there's this one guy, like he loves to cause pain, and we don't know how to stop it. You know?
Sure.
Yeah. But I mean, what trauma did that kid go through to get that way? You know, I don't think you necessarily.
Sure, it's the idea of nature, nurture, all that. Like, why?
I don't know.
They're born that way and just is that way, or did like something cause it to be that way? You know,
maybe.
Or can it also be like, I mean, there's so many things that we don't know about brain and body and that kind of stuff too, where it's like being born and having something different can cause you to do this. You know?
I mean, teen, like it was born different. I would say. I don't know how he exists.
Or maybe not born at all.
Or maybe not born at all.
Created.
But even if he was, he's also given this incredible power that is at the circumstance of his birth.
That's so interesting. I'm so excited to see more.
Yeah. And not in this continuity, but in another continuity, you could kind of say that he might be related to Magneto.
Sure.
Maybe that's the dad.
Yeah. All right.
Is he related to Vision or White Vision or No Vision?
Yeah. Damn,
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know where this kid comes from. Like, I really don't. So, like, I
mean, Wanda was doing, like, weird shit with the...
Weird experiments.
With the Darkhold.
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't know.
Yeah.
What could it be?
I don't know how it works to have this come to be. I know we have multiverse stuff, and I know a lot of this phase has been dealing with multiverse stuff, so it could come around to that maybe, but...
Or he's born from the Darkhold versus, like, Agatha sacrificed her son for the Darkhold. Maybe instead, Wanda created from the Darkhold.
Interesting, yeah.
Sacrifices the
because
Darkhold for the kid.
Because they're opposites.
Where do you have the spell coming in so that Agatha can't hear or any of that? Like,
the sigil.
Is that because of a Wanda thing? Himself? Agatha? You know? Like,
one of the rules of the
Wanda's
sigil...
signature, so...
One of the rules of the sigil was until it... What was it? It was like until it is useful or something like that?
Until it's no longer needed.
So maybe because she realized it wasn't her son that broke it?
Well, nothing broke it, though, right?
I know.
I mean, we don't have any confirmation.
We don't know anything like that, yeah. Sure.
But, like, who put it then? Like, why do you have Wanda Kid and you're like,
how long, but
we need a sigil?
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I'm wondering, Wanda probably did it because Wanda would have been alive whenever he was born or created.
Was she?
I don't know,
how long
but
do you
still.
The dude to protect from Agatha kind of thing?
Yeah, exactly. Or
So-
from anyone, so then no one realizes that he is the son of Wanda. So then no one knows. He can't tell anyone that his mom's Wanda.
I still wish he would have told somebody when Agatha wasn't around. We could see if the sigil protected it from everybody or just from Agatha.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah. Like, can a witch put a sigil on themselves?
I assume.
We think that, I believe so. They said that, right? That
Well,
and
maybe-
you wouldn't even know if you put it on yourself or something.
Maybe
But
Tina did it to
she
themselves
wouldn't
then.
know that she put it on,
Yeah.
right? Like that was her thing. She's like,
Yeah.
he's like, did you do this? Like, yeah, maybe, but I wouldn't know, kind of thing. But maybe you could do it yourself.
That's
But then
true.
if he did himself, he wouldn't know that he did it himself.
I mean,
Sure.
it could be.
And that would be why, he can't tell anybody who he
What
is
is it to no longer use?
until he doesn't need to keep the secret anymore. I don't know.
And if he's aware that he put the sigil on himself, he would go ahead and keep talking about himself. He wouldn't have to stop because he
Well,
knows that they don't hear.
He's unaware, so it doesn't matter either.
Yeah. Either way, it protects him.
Yeah. And we don't know his first name, so it could start with a W.
I think it is Billy, because it's William,
William?
right?
Oh, yeah. William
Yeah.
Maxwell then?
Okay, gotcha.
WM?
Yeah. I know that people were excited when those two characters were in WandaVision. I don't know anything about them. I know they're comic book characters, but after Doctor Strange, I kind of assume like, all right, well, maybe they won't make their way to the MCU
Well, sure.
as the way they are.
We have
here,
no
but-
kids, and Wanda died.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know,
yeah,
like,
it would seem impossible, but witches.
She went to another parallel galaxy where she did have kids and
Universe.
she killed herself and took her kids. So maybe he's one of them.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
did she end up killing the Wanda of that world? She didn't, did she?
I don't
Yeah,
believe she killed him. Did she?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I thought she took her body and was using her body.
I think, yeah.
Right?
She can't universe hop. She possesses the
Wanda of that world,
Yeah.
is
right?
there. I thought that's what it was.
I think.
That's what she did whenever
So-
she fought the
There was
Illuminati.
now there was the scene in the head of trying to like Wanda being trapped, and that's when Professor X came in and was trying to like
Yeah.
free her and stuff. I remember that, and then that Wanda came and took out that Professor X. But
Yeah.
like, I don't know if she died in there or if she let her go.
Wasn't there a scene where she killed a Wanda in front of her kids and then just took her kids? I was like, how is that gonna make them okay with that?
It's been so long since I've seen it.
I was pretty sure there was a scene where she killed a Wanda, either in front of her kids or they were in the next room and then she just pretended to be their mom so that she could have children again.
I don't
That
remember
sounds
that.
familiar.
Do you not?
No.
Am I making that up?
I mean, if you are, I kind of applaud the imagination and your ability to sell it. Because that sounds kind of badass.
I thought it was pretty fucked up at the time. I feel like that's what stuck with me. I don't know.
I don't remember the
I mean,
killing, but I
that
do
was her
remember.
plan.
Yeah.
I remember the argument,
Yeah.
and it would have been in my own head of something along those lines of, well, that's very selfish because that's not, your real mom taking over. It'd be like an AI taking over your position.
Sure.
I certainly don't remember there being a Billy and Tommy without a Wanda to care for them.
Right.
Or else I would have been like, that's coming back, and not been like here, where I'm like, what?
Here's the scene when there's them
Yeah.
and Wanda shows up and threw Wanda off these steps over there. So yeah, I don't think that universe had the death of a Wanda at all.
Yeah, I actually quite like that movie. That might be the one that I've rewatched the most in this, was that just, it's in this phase, right? Or was it last phase? I can't remember.
No, it was in this phase.
It was in this phase, but I've rewatched.
Because it's
that.
after
Yeah.
the WandaVision,
Yeah.
which I'm
Right.
pretty sure was in this.
I don't love everything in that movie, but there are parts that Sam Raimi cooks, and Danny Elfman does a fantastic job, and he does what I wish most of the Marvel Cinematic Universe would do, which is develop themes and leitmotifs for all of their characters. Captain America has a great one. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Everybody knows that, but
Very American.
Iron Man has 5, because it's different composers and different movies. Wanda hasn't really gotten one, but she got a really cool theme with Danny Elfman, which is just, I think that he suits that like Burton, witchy, dark style
absolutely.
good. So that's one that I'm like, hey, I actually like that one. And then when it pops up here, I love that I can just utilize that a little bit, So thank you for that detail. That so rarely happens in Marvel. But I mean, DC, like the Arrowverse, they did it so well.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, the Arrowverse had themes for all kinds of characters, and then sometimes they'd mix them together and intermingle and stuff.
So cool.
Yeah.
The Reverse Flash was like the reverse of the Flash's theme and stuff too. It was just really neat.
It's crazy that like right now I feel like we're eating really good. We have this show, Superman and Lois, and Penguin, which are so different from each other.
Yes.
Can you imagine 3 different shows, but they're all comic book shows?
Sure, yeah.
Like Superman and Lois is about legacy and parents, and it might be a more conventional show. And then you have Penguin, which is not conventional at all with its protagonist. And then you have over here where you're kind of like almost going in between now.
It's
awesome.
really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get what you mean. I like this one with like, this one has like less groundedness, whereas like Penguin is like a real grounded kind of, like, thing. And then Superman and Lois is just great with both sides of like comic and family.
Yeah. I've certainly, of those 3 shows, not like, another comic book show, because they're so different,
But no, I've really been liking Agatha. Like I've liked most of the MCU like shows, but like this one I think is like hitting better. Maybe it's also like I like it being like I really like MCU dabbling into different genres.
Me too.
Like I was glad that Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness was hitting on a horror aspect rather than it just being like everyone is like an action comedy with a little bit of drama. Like that's what they always seem to be, unless it was like trying to be heavier on the comedy side of things. But like making it a little bit more of a horror, or I did like I think it's Captain America 2, where it's got a little bit more of a spy thriller kind of feel to it. Like I like them just kind of pulling different genres, but keeping it in the superhero realm. Yeah. This one here has like some fun comedy moments, but also like I love the witchy horror-ish.
It gives it its identity. Back in the day, I used to say this about the Bible. Like, the Bible's not one book. It's a library of books. It's a bunch of different voices making a commentary about the same thing. Like, that's what the MCU is. It's not one voice saying what the story is. It's a bunch of different storytellers giving you different things. So it's not...
Sure. Well, and that's
it's
Marvel
a chorus,
comics in general,
not
right?
a solo.
Like, a lot of comic books is usually, like, a lot of different people kind of coming together, telling stories, and then sometimes they cross over and do stuff, and you're like, oh, cool, I get this, And
it's why I think it's easy to tell people, like, hey, if you're not liking 1 or 2 things of it, like, there's so much more you can check out in it, but...
That's why
don't do that.
I really want them to like hit those different genres and stuff more, so that you get that
You
feeling.
do get
more
the variety.
Like,
and
you know what?
mixture.
I really like the horror side of MCU.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Sure.
Because there's so many cool dark, like Dracula's in the MCU. Like, you could really do some. Cool...
They even said vampires.
Yeah.
They gotta do Blade.
Werewolf by Night, like had a real cool feel to it.
Yeah.
I like that. Like just.
I know. They announced that Blade series. When are they doing it?
I don't know.
We're getting Daredevil.
That's the thing too. Like with Blade, like it could be much more of an action, but you could also make it like real kind of scary.
Yeah, hell yeah,
like,
dude.
Like what if in the Blade movie there's like no Blade?
What?
And you're
sounds terrible.
And you're like,
it's like the origin of Blade.
Like what if you start off like what if it's just like the intro is like there's no Blade, like you're not starting following Blade, you're following someone else who's like being chased by vampires and it's fucking scary.
Yeah.
And Blade shows up at the end and saves them. I think I talk about like a ghost story where like someone's in their house and like there's like they're being attacked by this and it's slowly like it's just going crazy and it's a horror story and at the end of it fucking Ghostbusters show up and catch the ghost, put it in a trap.
So you're saying like the whole first episode, nothing, Blade shows up at the very end?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
not because I would say that
not like I like a whole movie with no Blade, but
damn.
if you're doing like a TV show, like the first episode, like what's this? And you're watching it and then Blade shows up at the very end. Like if you did a Werewolf by Night where it's just one thing, you don't realize it's the introduction of Blade until the very end when Blade just shows up.
Sure. Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool. Sure. Like, oh shit, this is a Blade thing? Like you're following Dracula and scary and stuff.
They did that, but it's the first 5 minutes.
But I would be bold, but I just love like trying to find cool creative ways to like really push horror sometimes or really push like something besides just action and comedy.
I understand. Yeah.
Because it does get jaded.
It might be hard to do rom-com stuff, but like there's a lot of romance and things.
Yeah.
And they did it in WandaVision.
That's why I love WandaVision, because it was a lot of different genres and like a lot of different TV shows.
And it was also Marvel Studios' first foray into television, which I love that it like literally incorporated, it literally infected television in the story. Such a cool idea.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Even that Disney buffer.
Yep, I remember that.
Damn.
Man, this was a crazy episode. This is my favorite episode so far, I think. Mr. Shart. Damn it.
Mr. Sharp?
I love that.
I said MR, I wrote Mr., obviously. Why else would it?
What else would it be?
Yeah.
And then I
There's no word
separately
that
in my
starts
head,
with Murrah.
and then I literally put period.
Yeah. Period there.
Well, and then you get SH, you know, like SH goes together all the time. SHA. Oh, SHA. Who is it?
Shard.
Mr. Shart.
Shard.
Mr. Shart?
Mr. Shart. I love how you said it. You like, Mr. Shart?
And then they go, Mrs. Hart, and you're like, damn it. if I just not said anything for another second.
Oh, fuck. That was so good.
I am sad that Alice is dead. I like that. I mean,
Oh,
I was
yeah,
sad
dude,
Mrs.
there's so much.
I was sad Mrs. Hart died too.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like I was really
more
starting to
sad
like
for
Alice a lot more, especially after last episode
her
when we had
mother's
the
episode.
curse
Yeah.
like mother stuff.
Lifted and everything.
I
Yeah.
felt bad for Teen because Teen was like, you got to do something about Alice. Like,
Yeah.
Mrs. Hart was sad. Yes, that's sad. But you got to do something about Alice.
And they just had that little moment. It's like, I'll do your broom, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I'll do it, kid.
Only if you give me one.
Yeah, and she had this look on her face. Like, all the other ones were kind of like in shock and horror, but whenever the mother said the thing about you were always evil, she had this look on her face like, I mean, we saw her relationship she had with her mom last time, and like her like relating to Agatha in that moment, and then she's the one that dies. Is, you know, she steps up to help, and she's the one that dies. It
Dude, and
sucks.
she had power for, you know,
Yeah.
like she hadn't had it. Really.
All that makes me just believe Agatha that she can't control this.
Maybe. I just hate how like that sinister
I know.
turn at the end
I
where
know.
I'm
Yeah.
like, wait,
I
is that
think-
what is that her showing her real face for a second? Or is that her now like, I'm gonna push into this role?
I think that's her
Power hungry.
dealing with the trauma of having this power, and this is how she masked herself. Like, if you're gonna cast me as a villain, that's how I'll succeed in life. I'm not gonna be
mean,
resistant against it.
If her mom
you
said
know?
that she was born evil, maybe
Yeah.
someone was trying to heal the baby or bless the baby
Yeah.
and ended up killing that person blessing Agatha.
Yeah.
Maybe she's always had this inability to control the succubus of the power.
Yeah. Maybe I need to think about it every time I have a question about anything in the show. I need to think about the title and how that might just be the answer every time.
It was Agatha All
You know what I mean?
Along.
Like,
True.
Like-
but let's also not, we have to give credit to Teen. Like, he had control of this the entire time, right? Like, when she accused him, he took control of the other witches. He has incredible power. He's been acting like he knows nothing this whole time, right?
well, unless it's been the sigil, and like,
Yeah.
if the sigil is broken, then now he has it. We just don't know if the sigil is broken for sure, right?
Okay. Yeah. I suppose.
Like that's the only question I would have is like, what has the sigil been blocking
Yeah.
exactly? And then like that
if,
idea
if
of
he
like,
can say his name and we can understand
Yeah.
it, then
but like also like the idea of like it will be destroyed when it's no longer needed kind of thing. Like what is that decision of when it's no longer needed? And like if we've hit that point, maybe that's why things are
Yeah.
sparking, you know? Or is it like it's been inside of him, he just hasn't been angry enough to need to pull it out or anything?
Yeah, you're right. If the sigil had anything at all with trying to keep Agatha from information about Nicholas, maybe. I don't know. Maybe
like
not. I'm trying to think of what happened in this episode that could have changed it. That would have like said that he can use his power now.
maybe it's because Agatha got her power back. Like maybe it was a timer. Like
Yeah, maybe.
whenever she gets her power back and she's a valid target,
Yeah,
you know, to where I'm not just attacking some powerless human.
I think that's a good option.
But it also poofed. Right? Like she was like there and then it just kind of went.
Yeah, I think that
Yeah.
it's like she doesn't hold charge very well. Maybe.
I don't know, because, like, remember in the car, he just kind of spewed his life story,
Yeah.
like, confidently.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he knows his life story.
It felt
so
like
I
he did,
think
yeah.
he knows that Agatha could not hear or know anything that he
Mm.
says. I think he's aware of that. Where else, why would he say, hey, I'm William Maximoff, my mom's Wanda,
Yeah.
blah, 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 blah. Like, it seemed like he was confident in what he was telling her. There's no way that he would have revealed to her that
Well,
he was
it depends
Wanda's
It
kid.
depends
Maybe.
what he knows and what the sigil blocks.
Yeah.
Like he did not seem
If
to
it-
know there was a sigil on it.
I don't know, because it just seemed like once she, like, made that comment about just
mom?
like your mom, just felt like everything changed.
I think I agree. My counterpoint would be like, yeah, but someone that deceives witches might be really good at lying. You know, like maybe he's just that good.
The sigil could also be like the sigil's in place until Agatha knows who you are, and if she finds out who you are, then the sigil breaks.
So maybe
that's
she had.
what my point was.
Sure.
So how long do you think she was suspicious that he could be one of two things?
Because like she was pushing that it was her kid.
Yeah. But when she eliminates that, she immediately knows.
Because she got confirmation that Nicholas is dead in this, with him being a spirit.
There was a ghost talking to me. It was my mom.
Yeah.
There's also a ghost there, Nicholas Scratch. So my kid is dead.
Yeah.
Which if he says that ghost is Nicholas Scratch, then it doesn't make sense for him to be Nicholas Scratch.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
So I wonder, does that mean that Wanda has had the idea that this could be... I'm sorry, that Agatha could have had an idea that this is Wanda's child as well.
Maybe.
But because she doesn't know, she has to eliminate one option to be able to...
I think she's like, this kid comes from a very powerful witch, and there's only two of us, me and Wanda.
Maybe. Sure. But I don't know that
I don't want to be a witch.
The only thing about your thoughts is I felt like before at some point he was unaware of the sigil being on him.
I feel like that was...
And I felt like that was part of the things, like Agatha or whoever casted it wouldn't know that the sigil was on him.
I thought it was a misdirect, so then he could...
You think he's just lying?
We gotta watch the next episode. Damn, there's not two. Damn!
No, we have to wait.
Damn this flow of time.
There's 2 on the 31st, but that's not today. Alright guys, poll for this week. Can Agatha control her power? We have her saying she can't. We have her being all sinister. Like, is she lying? And what is she lying about? We want to know what you guys think. So go over to blindweb.com, vote in the poll, and let us know if you think that Agatha can control her power.
Yeah, Calvin, cackle.
Subscribe.